Sagittarius, this is Inspired 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of July 2020, focusing on your career and work life. I hope that you have a good month so far for the month of June, so let's see what is in store for you for July. So the first card for representing the present position of your spread towards the beginning of the month, you have the Seven of Clubs. So this card is actually representing that you are being challenged by your peer or by your boss, managers, or employer of doing more than what you can. So basically, it can be because of the current situations that maybe your employer are cutting off some of your colleagues. They are trying to reduce the cost. That's why they have they limit the number of employees that they have, and as a result, some of your colleagues' responsibility might be yours right now. So the challenge is like you have to do what or you have to do more than what you might have been in the past, and there can be something that is very challenging, like you may have to do 2 or 3 people's job at the same time, by not even getting more. Some people, some companies, they may not even increase your salary for that, because of these pandemics, and they have a very tight financial condition as well. So but the thing is that you just need to take the positive side of things, like you can learn new things, you can learn from this new responsibility that you have. Is actually giving you more advantage or more added value in the long run. You just have to be sustained with that anyway. So the next card that you have representing the influence card or the bridge cards towards the middle of the month, you have the Three of Spades. So if you have been cheated on the people around you, or like some of your colleagues that might pretend to be your friend but they are not, so just be aware of that, because some of these people that are actually being in your side, they may not be genuinely interested in your agenda. They may have their own hidden agenda. So what you can do is just to be prepared on that, and not to be like trust or share too much of informations. So you just have to be very, very vigilant on the things that you share. So it's not always something very good things that you always share to other people. Sometimes it's always good to keep it for yourself, even though if like you are an open-minded person, but still you have to be aware of any possibility that, because it can be like a double-edged sword. It can make you feel better, but on the other hand, it can be used by other people to attack you back, especially when you share secretive informations as well. So the next card that you are representing the past position of your spread, you have the Joker card. So in the past, you have been starting a new things, like a new jobs in some way, or new projects that you have been developing, or it can also be like a side hustle that you have, and this can be very fruitful, but you just have to be very patient about that. So you may not see the result you may not see the fruit of your labor immediately. You just have to be aware of that. But the thing is that in the long run, if you put more effort onto it, it will be able to grow. So you just depending on yourself, how do you cope with that, basically. So the next card that you have representing the things that you learned from the past, you have the Five of Diamond. So this, like I said before, so this Five of Diamond can be indicating as, like you get a new position. For instance, you get a promotion here, or even like changing job descriptions or changing positions, but still in the same company, for instance. But this actually not giving you any additional benefit, like there is no additional money, there is no overtime pay, there is nothing more about it. So it's basically you do more but you get less, because you provide more value but you don't get more money in from that. So that actually giving you a bit of a struggle here, like a power struggle, that basically makes you feel, why am I doing this? You know, why am I doing this for less money? You know, if you can go back at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, but you needed to stay back just because you haven't done all of your tasks, but it doesn't worth the money. They don't pay you more, and that's something like a loss feeling that you indicate in this card. So the next card that you are representing the things that you need to let go of, you have the Three of Diamond. So you have double three here. So in the card here, it's actually positive, but since it is in these positions, it's actually the opposite. So the thing is that this card is actually indicating as, like you are collaborating with other people in the past, but now you need to let go, because some of those people may not be there for you again. Maybe they have been let go, they have been laid off, they have already left the job, and so those sort of things can happen and may already happen. So it depends on your situations here, but the thing is that you cannot rely on other people. You need to rely on yourself, especially after you get being like has been used by other people or being disappointed by the other people's behavior. So it's just the time for you now to prove yourself that you can do the job, whatever it takes. So lastly, sorry, not lastly, but the next card here to indicate the future card towards the end of the month, you have the Two of Spades. So the Two of Spades here indicates that you have been getting a lot of different messages from different recruiter or from different company that you applied in the past. But I think it depends on you now. It's gonna be hard for some people to get into a new job right now because of this current pandemic, but it doesn't mean it's impossible. So if you really want to go forward with a new company, so it's better be worried about and better be ready for it as well. So prepare yourself, but doesn't mean that you do less in your current situation or in your current job, because nobody knows. Like maybe you get promotion after you done such a good job, or even like you getting like a higher pay in the end because you have done and managed to get it done. So lastly here, to clarify the old reading, at the bottom of the deck you have the Three of Club. Oh wow, you actually get triple three here. It's quite rare. I never got these so far in any readings. So if you have these, then the triple three, this basically is a sign of a good thing. So I think the condition, if it is really bad right now, it's gonna be improved. So there will be a lot of help coming up. A lot of different people will come to your rescue and try to help you out in order to finish the job, or in order in order for you to perform well. So it's just only depending on yourself whether or not you are willing to do so or not. If you are willing to do so, then you will succeed. But if you are not willing, then you won't be able to succeed. As simple as that. So really depending on you. So once you make the decisions, you need to move forward. Even if you want to quit your job, that's the same thing. So I hope that this reading is helpful. If you like the reading, just click like, and if you haven't subscribed, click subscribe and push the bell icon so that you get the notification every time we publish a new video. And if you want to donate to our channel, you can do so by sending your donation via PayPal to this email. And see you next month. Thank you.